Shalom, family. Give me a minute. Ooh, it's an echo in here. Let me share this video. Let me see. Do a sound check. Shalom. Okay, got a sound check. Sounding good. I just want to show y'all. I know some people seem to admire the royal family. Okay, stuff like that. Let me do a sound check because I'm kind of around some concrete. Some people. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm just gonna show y'all some of the racism that the royals seem to have. All right. I'm just gonna show you some things. All right. The reason why, well, never mind. Some things will be left unsaid. Let me share my screen here. Let me make sure I put it on the big. Okay. All right. These people are notorious for hiding the history. Okay, they are notorious for hiding the truth. How could you be servants of the Most High and hide the truth and hate the truth? All right. Now, okay, this is Ethiopia's stuff that they took from Ethiopia. Okay, if y'all so great and you're so smart, why you need to steal African art? Why you getting paid off of African art? Why can't you get paid off of your own work? If you're so smart and y'all invented and created everything. Where your art at? Okay? All right, let me show you some stuff. All right. I'm just sick of this whitewashing and lying and trying to tread down the minds of our people. That's all. If they quit lying, I wouldn't have to do this. I don't enjoy doing this. I do it because it's needed. I remember my mind being shackled. All right. It says, a crown seized by British troops as the Battle of Magdala in 1868. No, it should say a crown stolen by British troops in 1868 in Ethiopia's pictured art an exhibition. Okay, Magdala 1868, a reflection of the 1868 siege at the Battle of Magdala. Okay, y'all can read that yourself. You can read that yourself. They don't want to give it back, but they want to let Ethiopia borrow their own art. They're going to let them borrow their own stuff back. This is the mindset of these people. They're not going to give it back to them. They're going to let them borrow. Let me see. I didn't think to put that up here. Let me see, can I find it right quick? These are tablets. Let me see. Somewhere it was talking about they're gonna borrow. Let me see. Can I look? I just want to show y'all that since it come out my mouth. Yeah, there it is right there. They refuse to return their religious tablets. The best offer is the loan. These folk, man. All right, let me move on. Okay. Next is Prince Philip. You know, he's dead now. He wanted to come back as a deadly virus to solve the overpopulation. Now, I want y'all to keep in mind and read between the lines and know when they are trying to talk over our heads. Let me see here. Let me unshare my screen so I can interact. Let me see. Know when they're trying to overtalk over our heads. Okay, you got to learn to read what they're trying to say. They think we're stuck there. We think we're dumb. Okay, right here. Okay, they're quoted about reincarnating as a deadly virus to solve overpopulation. Let me see. I did that by accident. Okay, still learning this darn computer. There he is. This is the grandfather of William and I'm finna get on them in a minute. William and Harry. I'm finna get on them in a minute. All right. Y'all got to learn to realize this. Okay, let me see. Let me read this. I should have proofread this. People are resharing an old Prince Philip quote about death. Well, he said it. He's in the world eyes. Okay. In 1988, Prince William said that he would like to reincarnate as a deadly virus to solve overpopulation. Okay, mighty funny the people that's not having children want to decide that the people that's having kids are having too many. But there, you could type that in. It's Yahoo News. You can type that in yourself and read that, all right? Let me move on. Okay, now, that's why I had this here. Let me see. Okay. Britain evicted these black folks from their homeland. I wouldn't even have that flag up there. Evicted these folks out their homeland to build an Air Force base. That's what they done. Chagos Island, and renamed it. Kicked them out, built an Air Force base. All right, let me see. I'm going to read a little bit of this. Okay. The real reason the U.S. expelled the Chagosians from their island. But y'all want to look up to these folks, want to admire them, want to be them. It's foolishness. It's coming to an end. Read the writing in the word. Okay. The United States military considers the Chagos archipelago of the Central Indian Ocean an ideal location for military operations, but there's only one problem. That's not yours. It wasn't yours. It was somebody else's home. That's just like me seeing somebody's house and say, that's a nice spot to live right there by the lake. I don't want to be by no ocean. I don't want them big earthquake on the ground coming in with a tidal wave. And, you know, a nice house by the lake is big. Only problem is there's some people there. So I just kick the people out and move on in their house. Same thing, but on a much larger and wickeder scale. All right, look. Okay. The U.S. Navy Support Facility at Diego Garcia, that's what they renamed it. Diego Garcia. That's another thing. You erase history. Look at how they're doing the history now. Rename it something else. Try to cover up the truth. If that ain't Satan's children, then what is? That's what Satan is. Satan is a liar and the father of it. All right. Diego Garcia, Salome, family. Yeah, Salome. Was used as a staging ground during both the wars of Iraq and Afghanistan. It's also allegedly used by the CIA. Remember, the CIA flooded our neighborhoods with drugs. Continue. For rendition flights per NPR. See what this is. What's NPR? Okay. Okay, that's right there. So they're giving a reference to that newspaper article. There's another reference that these people kick these folks out of their land. Look at the color of them, y'all. Look. See, that's why black folks ain't got no land today. They built freeways and highways through the neighborhood. You know we couldn't go live around them. So wherever black folk was at, they highway right through there. Trying to herd us into these cities so they can begin their experimenting. This is my opinion, and this is through research. And poisoning. All the bad water, the food is different. You're not allowed to set up your own business in your own neighborhood, to set up your own wealth. People, we pay taxes for immigrants. Come on, Indians. Come on, Chinese. Come on, Arabs. Come in our neighborhood, get billions of dollars, send their kids to college, but we can't get those loans to set up businesses in our neighborhood. All right. I just want y'all to see the complexion of the people that lacks the protection. All right. There you go. But y'all call these people Christians. That's what Satan called them. When Mashiach was on earth, he didn't call himself a Christian. He didn't build a new word, Christian. That word is a new word. Okay? All right. Okay, that's just for so-called believers. I mean people that obey the word, live the word, walk the word. To want to be called that and not research what that is like me being called myself a Klansman, a Nazi, Aryan Brotherhood or ISIS. I'm gonna call even though I'm living good, I'm gonna put a dirty name to myself. All right. Let me see. Let me read this. In order to maintain a global military influence, the U.S. and the United Kingdom ended up making a deal to completely clear the island. Oh, so they made a deal, but not with the people. That's the same thing these colonialists did in Africa. Same thing these Europeans did. They all got together and decided. These are Europeans. They all got together and decided who's going to get what part of Africa. Same thing. Same MO. All right. Making up a deal to completely clear the island of its indigenous inhabitants. Hello, America. Where the indigenous black folks at? All right. One cable from 1966 stated that there will be no indigenous population except seagulls. All right. But y'all think this ain't no judgment that's going on. All right. Since their expulsion from Chagos Archipelago, Chagosians have been fighting for their right to return. So if they wanted to leave their homeland, they wouldn't be fighting to return. All right, but despite everything, as of 2021, the United Kingdom persists of digging in their heels and refusing, because they're thieves, murderers, rapists, hiders of the truth, liars. All right, I don't went on enough about that. All right, now let's get to this to the seed of the prince. I mean of the queen and Philip. Let's get to the seed. Let's get to the bloodline. So the apple don't fall too far from the tree. All right. He said Africa was overpopulated. Okay, this is the grandson. And the grandfather said he want to kill off. He's saying the world is overpopulated. Now this is the grandson. Okay, Bill Gates said that the world is overpopulated. His father was on the board of Planned Parenthood, who was targeting Negroes. Bloodline, same mindset. I just want y'all to see what's going on so y'all can smell what's cooking. All right, let me move on. But anyway, he said Africa, and I'm glad the people of Africa got on his tail. We need more of that. We're not your enemy. Now, if you come over here trying to work against us, you've made us your enemy. Therefore, by default, we are your enemy. But as a whole, I don't hate you. We don't hate you. We ain't got no problem with y'all. Y'all buying into this Kool-Aid of these people and not knowing the background, ain't doing a background check. Believing their media. Their media tells you people on the continent and worldwide what to think about us instead of getting it directly from us. All right? But anyway, he said Africa is overpopulated. All right. And they were talking about, okay, let me see. Notice they ain't worried about the population in the Western nation. Western nation is code word for European. They're not worried about the population in Europe. Just Africa. All the resources over there. All right. Let me go back because I know it's something else over here I can glean. Let me see here. Yeah, they worried about the answer. They worried about the extinction of the animals. This is propaganda. This is propaganda. They trying to make it seem like the African is killing the elephant, but every time I see online, what do they call it? Safari hunts. I'm gonna type in safari hunters and see what pops up. What are Africans at killing all these animals? What are Africans at killing all these animals? What are they at? What are these Africans at? They must be South African. Who's killing all these animals? But they talking about the overpopulated people is killing the wildlife. Come on now. All right, let me get back on track. All right, that's enough of that. I'm just showing y'all the propaganda. I'm over here with on 2 devices. All right. Trying to eyeball the bots. All right, here's another one. Here go the brother. Here go the brother. Harry. Oh, he married Meghan Markle. So what? He got children. So what? The slave master had children with the women that they raped. What does that mean? Y'all got to see black folks lay down with these different people and come up confused. Lay down with these folks, they don't get confused. They know they still hate you. They know they just using your body. But we, on the other hand, lay down with these folks and get confused because you've been taught to worship these folks and put these folks up high. I'm showing you what I'm showing you the history. And by the way, those royals are Germans. So he know where he come from. He know where he come from. All right, let me move on. I think that's it. That's it. Let me see here. What else? Yeah, they don't want to give the folks their stuff back. Yeah. All this African art. But I'm on. Let me unshare my screen and get over here and see. Y'all got any questions? Let me see here. Shalom, family. Y'all see what it is. Appreciate y'all coming to join us. I'll probably upload this on the other sites. I'm using my own StreamYard so I can download it myself and upload it. Okay? But yeah, y'all take care. It's been a history lesson, and I'm thinking about doing one. Let me just show y'all. Let me just give y'all a preview. I'm thinking about doing one today. Let me see. About the Masons.
Clubs. And a white club. You think a Mason is wearing white gloves? White gloves. And a little miniaturized apron? That's right. You don't know what it is. No. You think a Mason is wearing white gloves? White gloves. And a little miniaturized apron? That's right. You don't know what it is. No. A Mason is a divine man of God. That's it. Who's given tools.
Where is that in the Bible, that a Mason is a divine man of the Most High? Where is that in the Bible? You know you had Confederate generals, Masons, right? Black folks, you're going to have to come out from among them and be separate, or you're going to share in their punishment. Too many black folks is caught up in the enemy's clubs, in the enemy's organizations, and we ain't been benefiting not from it at all. You got Masonic Order for Police. Where they at? You black brothers out there in these lodges. How come y'all can't get with these police departments and to negotiate them on this excessive force? You Masonic pastors, where y'all at? Negotiating with the leaders of the cities and towns and states of this country to negotiate about this oppression. So you love a fraternity founded by the enemy more than your own people. Yeah, I think I'm going to get started on that right now. Yeah, y'all take care. Shalom.